Hello everyone, Espurr here. Now, what is today? I have a game on Wahoo Zones, and we're watching the Splash. Your comp scene's fine, their comp scene's fine. Let's go. They do have a crab, so keep that in mind, but you have crab, so it's fine. Let's see. Now, the plan here seems to be try to paint the zone real quick. You don't seem to get it, but alright, fine. This is a little bit risky, overexposing yourself like that, but sure. There was no one on the left, so they didn't punish you. Alright. You're almost half your crab. Try to grab that and pop it on the wall and see what you can do. Or back off. I think that's a better idea. Good, good. Crab is popped here. Try to shred their crab. You're a little bit too afraid to shred their crab. Even, I would have highly recommended just going for the crab shred. Even if you lost, the crab would have been heavily damaged or, like, destroyed. No, they would have been heavily damaged, which means your team, because they were winning the fight, they could have just shot the crab and cleaned it up. I think at the end you were trying to, once, you know, their crab wasn't really a threat, you tried painting their zone, which isn't what you want to do. Crab shouldn't be used to paint the zone. That's kind of a waste. Anyways, you're kind of down here, and it's not a great thing to do. So when you're down there like that, what you do is you make it really easy for the enemy to just jump you, which is exactly what happened. They kind of jumped behind you and then killed you. I'd say probably can't hold this. You can try. Okay, not anymore. You can't try. Go away. Go away. Yeah, sad. But anyways, so the only weapons that should be like at the low ground, if your team is zoned, would be like weapons that are highly mobile. They have good kill power and don't mind too much if they die. Your weapon is highly mobile. It has a lot of kill power. Or not a lot, but it has a pretty good amount of kill power. But it matters a lot if it dies because you have the crab. So don't do that. Anyways, so you're trying to go back in the zone. You use the crab, but it was kind of a waste because your team just wasn't ready to push in. That was really it. Now let's see. You almost have your crab. No need to expose yourself like that. Yeah. I think at the levels that you had, you probably could have either just painted the sides, or you could have just thrown some burst bombs and got your crab. Anyways, it doesn't matter too much. You should... it did matter a bit, but whatever. You almost have your crab again. You take this guy out. There we go. Well, your team can just collapse in zone. Just take the zone. Okay. See that as a jump. There we go. Feels like a little bit of a waste to use the crab there, but like where else would you use it? Or when else? You can easily get a crab. Like some other time. Or the next time. Or I guess the next time you might want it. I mean, I guess you could have used it here, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, we see it happen again, where you kind of just get jumped from the low ground. And because you're dead, that means your team doesn't have a crab. Because your team doesn't have a crab, that means their holding power, their potential holding power is a lot weaker. I guess their potential holding, well, no, never mind. Anyways. Here. All you can really do is hold at the moment. Popping a crab does not really... we'll see. If you do get the kill, then it'll be useful. Okay. Interesting. Try to crab the zone, and... Dooley's on the left. Pushing them will be a bit dangerous, but doing nothing is also pretty dangerous, especially because of the fact they had a crab. The moment, and you knew that, the moment they popped the crab, you just moved. So... But I think if you really were being aware of the crab, you probably should have just been completely committed to the right. Anyways, Julie is pushing in. Alright, all you can really do is hold... back off. Okay. Now that your 52 is here, you should be able to do something. Did he fall? Okay, I guess takes in. Okay, this is bad. Okay, that's really bad. The game's almost done, but you still have a chance. You may have died with crab, and that was, you know, that kind of squandered your team's push. But you have time and you can easily get another crab. Alright, just hold. This ain't good. Your team can't really support this crab. And now the enemies pop their crab. There's very little chance of your team actually getting this. You're probably, yeah, you're 100% gonna lose. Yeah, that's game. Alright, now, so what I will say is the Splash was having problems when it came to pushing back in when the enemy has control of zone, and they don't really know good crab spots. So, in reference to pushing back into zone, the crab spots are your spawn left side if you want to push into like left bridge itself, close to the little pillow area, although you can push it closer if you want to, or if no team has zone, like if it's a no man's land and no one really wants to go in, then what you can do is you can pop a crab on that little wall over there. This is only doable if your team can make sure, if your team is making it so that the enemy can't go into zone. If they can go into zone, or at least like shoot a little bit past zone, popping it there is a little bit dangerous. So popping it, on left bridge would probably be better. But if you can pop it on the little wall on zone, that's fine. That's good. Now, as for why you couldn't really push back in, a lot of that was kind of due to not really considering the state of your team when popping the crabs. Yeah, okay, you might have felt like, hey, the enemy is exposed or something like that. But crabs are really only good when they're properly supported by your team. Crabs are strong and all that stuff, but oh, I did not mean to do that. Whatever. They're only really good if the team can prevent your team can prevent the enemy from just swarming them. So if you don't have your team properly supporting you, or you're not properly supporting your team, then one, the enemy can just ignore your crab, or two, they can just like actually go behind you or just swarm your crab. But yeah, that's why you pushes were weak. It's because your crabs weren't really considering, or crab usage wasn't really considering the state of your team. That'll be it for today though. See y'all.